Cincinnati alive today and tonight with the return of opening day and the parade. It is one of the oldest traditions in sports, dating back more than 100 years.
Yeah, we are joined by one of the highlights of the parade, Mr. George Vogel.
Yeah, he's
Mr.
here.
Huh?
We'll give you a title now.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the couch, of course, resting his feet after just meeting a ton of people out there today on the parade route. It really was so much fun out there. But you got to see some former Reds players, celebrities. Ronnie Oster, just one of them.
Yes, it was so much fun, seeing these guys. And he was on the last team to win a world championship. And, to see these guys just walking down the street, and it's like you get to talk to them. And these are guys who accomplished so much over the years and meant so much to Reds fans, actually. And this is what happened when I saw old Ronnie O approaching Fountain Square. Oh, my goodness. Ronnie O, how are you, man? Good to see you.
So Friday's your last day?
Yeah, Friday will be it. Now, we're on live right now, so we don't want to say some of the things we usually say. But you've been out to several of these parades. I mean, this one looks terrific to me. How much fun you having?
It's great. I mean, I got 4 of my 8 grandkids out here, and it's amazing.
8 grandkids
it's amazing.
now, huh?
I got 8. Yeah,
you ever think that was going to happen?
One on the way.
You're going to have a whole baseball team.
Well, I got the first one was a girl, and the next 7 were boys. Hopefully, this is a girl for the caboose.
Yes, that's
see what
great.
happens.
That's great. And people love seeing those old time. I call him old time. He's younger than me, I think. They love seeing these players. And the 1990 Reds, I mean, the last World Championship team holds such a special place in all Reds fans' heart. And Ron Oster was a big part of that team. Local guy, went to Withrow High School, then ended up being in the Reds organization and starting at second base a long time. And it was great to hear him say he wasn't the starting second baseman. He was more a utility player in that year they won the World Series. But he said it was his favorite season. And even though he wasn't in the starting 8, so to speak, every day, and he meant so much of that team because they were on a losing streak, and then he shaved his head hoping to change something up, and it worked.
Right. I was going to say winning is fun.
Is that all it took? Was a hedge? Somebody needs to shave their head?
He had a great story about it. He told the Nasty Boys, like, hey, we got to change something up here. Why don't you guys shave your heads? And they're like, we're going to shave our heads when the losing streak, it was at 7 out in L.A., we're going to shave our heads when it reaches 10. And Ron's like, wait a minute. We're not reaching 10. Somebody's got to do something. So he took it upon himself to shave his own head and changed the streak, and it worked.
Yeah.
Yep, all the way to the World Series.
That's amazing. All right, George, you also got to talk to Grand Marshal Bronson Arroyo, who even interrupted his singing.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that, but I saw him coming. I wasn't sure what was going on. He had this bullhorn, and Bronson likes to sing, right? He loves his Pearl Jam. But he also loves Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and here's Bronson today at the parade. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Bronson, how are you, man? You got to finish your song.
It's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Good job, man. You having fun?
Yeah, it's a great time out here. I don't have to worry about getting anybody out anymore, so we can be relaxed.
I mean, the way things have gone down there, they may need you back, though.
Well, you've got a bunch of young guys this year, and I'm hoping that the top 3 in this rotation are going to hold it down.
He is such a good guy.
He can carry a tune there, too.
Yeah, he can sing. Have you ever seen his band and him perform? He does a good job.
Yeah.
He really does.
He's got the locks for it and the vocals.
Yeah.
And he's tight with Eddie Vedder, so that's something, right?
For you, too. George also caught up with Hall of Fame Reds broadcaster, of course, Marty Brennaman. Let's look at that moment, too.
Marty B!
My man!
How are you?
My man!
Good to see you.
Happy retirement coming up, big boy.
Thank you very much. You can tell me how it is. How is it?
If it's as good as yours is as good as mine has been, you'll feel like you died and went to heaven.
Well, my career wasn't as good as yours.
I don't know that you'll get to travel as much as Marty does.
No, he's always gone. He is always on the road somewhere, and he's gone to some great places since he's retired. I know he went, something I'd love to do. He went over to Ireland and Scotland and a little bit of golf over there.
I think you can make that happen. Yeah.
One of these
Let's
days.
do it.
We've been talking about it a lot the last week or so. Had to be a tough one for you out there today. That's it.
You know what? Everybody made it great, though. And a lot of people came up to me. I got to thank everybody that was out there that did that. It was very, very special. I didn't think that would happen. I thought I keep telling people the way I was going to handle this, I was going to be like Homer Simpson in that meme where he just backs into the hedges and disappears. That's what I wanted, or that's what I thought would happen. And those fans out there today were amazing. And just, we cover a lot of stories that we don't like and bad news and all this. And when you go out there and see that and how Fountain Square was and all those people and how nice they were, how everybody was just loving on each other, this is a great city. And there are great people here all over the place. And I thank them all, everyone that was out there today. It was amazing. And they were just so
They
kind.
love you. 41 years. If you've been living under a rock and haven't heard, this is George's last week. His last broadcast will be tomorrow night on the 11 o'clock show. So we'll reminisce a little bit more.
Okay, that's.
All right.
We'll pull more from the vault with George Vogel.
I'm going to try not to
With your
get
brown
emotional.
locks.
Yes, those were the days, weren't they? I mean, I try to get it back a little bit, but it's just not the same,
All right, let's send it over to someone who has lots of hair.
Oh, gosh, Adam.